Today, October 5th. I couldn't get on YouTube yesterday because market condition was a bit choppy, so I was a bit focused to do some buying at the right time, so I didn't want to miss the opportunity. And so I'll show you those buys that I bought yesterday. Of course, a lot of them I did dump earlier, later yesterday and earlier today. But an example of buying was, let's go to the bottom of the list right here. This is what you guys need to start loading up on. I'm going to go over that with you guys. Right here, QQQ, you see it? QQQ is absolutely 100 shares this morning. It was down. I had to sell 100 shares at about this price, 353 and change. So I picked it back up earlier today. I was in the margins. I sold it yesterday and I picked it up today. And most likely I'm going to sell it as it goes up a little higher. So it's a good day to buy. I bought a lot of these yesterday, the QQQ and DIA, TQQ. I'll go over all that stuff with you guys. But as usual, we'll go to the bottom of the list. I picked up some FB yesterday, about 100 shares. I dumped 50 of them at a gain. So I'm left with 50 more, but I can dump it here if I need the cash, 20 shares for $35 loss. But this is a temporary event. It's not that the company has a issue with earnings or growth or anything like that. In fact, the company is becoming more and more dominant. So this is just a bit of an opportunity to buy something. It may go down a bit more, but again, it'll bounce back. I bought some FedEx yesterday. I think maybe 5 shares or something in the bottom right here. See it? A quick $20 gain. So even if you didn't have FedEx, it was a good opportunity to nibble on some stuff towards the end of the or bottom of the day. I did a lot of Amazon. I dumped most of it. I had up to 20 or 30 shares. I dumped some this morning and some late yesterday when it bounced back. Let me just quickly show you what I had here in terms of Amazon so you see it. Yes, I dumped all of them at a gain. What else we have in here? Okay, see it. All of these are sells. All of these are sells. I did buy at 31.80. See it? I also bought it at 31.85, 32.10. So I dumped them according to the price I bought them at a gain. So that's pretty much what I did yesterday. I picked up some Netflix yesterday. I dumped it towards the end of the day. I was in and out of the stocks, and that's what you need to be. I bought some Tesla yesterday. Yes, Tesla. And I dumped it again. So, by the way, VIX, I had about 500 between UVXY and VXX. I'd combined 500 shares. I picked it up Friday afternoon, late afternoon, when the market shot up, and I knew probably most likely Monday would come down market. So my VIX did amazing for me. It was just like they shot up, so I dumped all of it. This needs to be adjusted. Doesn't mean anything. I dumped for 200 shares here, another 200 and 250 shares somewhere else on the VXX. What else? So what we're going to do is we're going to try to focus to try to have a little bit more streamlined portfolio, a little bit more cleaner, a little bit more less of clutter to work with. So I got rid of a lot of the stuff that I thought I'm never going to buy, or just invest on or trade it because they're just not tradable. But my favorite is always going to be there, Boeing. Netflix is going to be there always. It's just gone up ridiculous. But I can guarantee that we will catch this baby at a much lower price. Just like Amazon, that just came right back down. Crazy. Amazon's, it's actually red for the year. So just to let you guys know. Anyway, make sure you do not build up too many shorts because the shorts can just block your growth. They're just going to hold you back from buying anything. This company I want to dump. I think it's not going to go anywhere fast and all. They were doing good last year. I'm shorting it, so I'm going to get rid of it anyway. So, so what you guys need to focus on would be basically the ETF of the indexes. And I think that probably where you're going to be able to play it safe and also make some money. Now, I cannot, and I'm not going to suggest for you guys to buy it right now, like the QQQ or DIA. Let's take a look at DIA right now, which is the Dow Jones. You know, it's at its top right now for the day. Should have picked it up at 341. That's if you knew the market was going to go up, but you didn't know that. So I did pick up 50 shares in the morning. I knew it was going to go up. Same as the QQQ. See, it's on its way up. I did pick up 100 shares. See, I have 252 shares now. SPY is another one that you should have picked up. You know, these are the ones you would have had to pick up in the morning, not go buy it right now, because you see it's at its top of the day right now. Yeah, it may be good to buy it and hold on to, but if we're day traders, we're not holding on to anything. We want to clean our portfolio by the end of the day. IWM is another one. They're all at the top of the day. You don't want to touch these right now. Right here, DIA, I picked up 50 shares. And I think I'm going to start cleaning them up. You see it? 341. Market is up almost 315 bucks. I don't know. Maybe it will go up. Remember, it goes up exactly according to what the Dow Jones is going to do. So market is up 1%. This is almost up 1% too. See it? So probably Dow Jones is going to go up around 3 to 400 points. I don't think it's going to go up higher. So it's good for me to drop it right now. Same thing for NASDAQ. I've got $300 total gain right here, but I think I'm going to drop this 100 shares right here just to be on the safe side. Remember, we are not greedy. We're absolutely not greedy, but at the same time, I see this thing still climbing up close to the highest of the day. So I will wait until it settles, until it just calms down. You see, it just constantly goes up. So I will wait a little longer, and at some point, it's going to stop going up, and then at that point, I'm going to dump my 100 shares. Okay, no more picking up slow 1 or 2 shares here, okay? Let's go heavy. If you're going to buy something, try to fill up your position sizing within 1 or 2 shots. Okay, I know I said in the past just go 1 or 2 at a time, but 1 or 2 at a time for some of you guys, because your portfolio is small, it's not going to do you justice. So let's just go a little bigger than that, and that's the way we're going to have to do it. Yes, we are live, Jay. Yes, we are. So come on board. A lot of you guys join 3 hours later. Here's another one I want to get rid of. Let's get rid of the stuff that has slow growth in it. We're looking for fast stuff, like where was it? SMG right here. You see it? Yes, you know, it's going up, but you know what? We're in the age of technology right now. We're traders. These are slow movers. They're not going to do us much justice. Yes, I'm going to take a $98 hit on this. If I want to dump it, let me see exactly. If I want to tell, I'm going to dump 10 shares for the time being. Release some cash anyway. So let me get rid of my SMG. Well, while we're here, let's check out, see what QQ is doing. It's beginning to stabilize. So it's gone down a bit. So it's time for me to cash out my 100 shares. Okay, my last 100 shares that came in, last in, first out. May go up to 357, but I am not greedy. Let me get rid of my SMG shares. Okay, that's 10 shares. I want to clean up the house right here. Sometimes it's good to clean up the house. Clean up the house, reset. Let's start fresh. I know there was some correction. Market's trying to bounce back, but sometimes it's just better to start fresh, and to get rid of the clutter. It's like you live in a house with the clutter. A lot of these knickknacks that grandmas and grandpa, well, more like grandmas have, no bias here. And you want to clean it up. You want to get in, clean all that mess to see what's here, what's good and what's not good. And that's exactly what I'm doing to the portfolio. And that you have to do that. That's maintenance. You have to do that from time to time to clean up the clutter and to see what's good, what we got to keep. Some stuff that, like this guy right here, Vroom, I've had it for quite some time. I'm tempted to see. I've had it since, well, not that long. August, about 2 months. Okay, I'm going to be a little bit more patient with it, but sometimes, enough is enough. If you've had it for too long and it's tying up your cash, whatever that is a dollar tying up for months and months, get rid of it. You just don't want to deal with it. By the way, I don't even know why I bought this. This is not supposed to be here. HPE. Here's another one. Here's another one you want to get rid of. It's absolutely a slow mover, and slow mover is not going to do us justice right now because, as I said, we want to be in and out of the stock. I've had traders that come on board and they mess up big. They just lose money on the portfolio, and they wind up getting fired. Most of them get fired. Trust me, most of these traders are not good. 9 out of traders are garbage. I have no clue what they're doing. That's why they're doing this as a side job. They're not doing it full time. And they give me the 26 portfolio that I gave them from 26. It wind up being 22, 23, 24, and I take that portfolio and I bring it back to 26 and I go up higher, 27, 28, and I let it sit there for the next trader to come on board to take care of it. But the thing is that first thing I do, I get rid of the clutter. They have nothing but a bunch of clutters in their cluttered stocks in their portfolio. I get rid of that. And then I start working with what's good, what's not good. Today's not a good day to buy. It's a mistake to buy anything. You would have to buy yesterday to enjoy today's profit. But if you didn't buy it yesterday because your timing was off, you just messed up, just, you know what? Don't do it. Do yourself a favor. Save that money. You'll have another bad day in the market sometime this week. Clean up. Today is the time to clean up. Today market is up. Get rid of your if you have small losses of the stuff that's not moving, and you've got some gains and some stuff, get rid of it. Clean it up. Build up that cash. We need that cash. I think I bought some IPGP yesterday. Let's take a look. I think maybe 10 shares. Yep, down here. $5 profit if I want to. But I do think this company is going to shoot up. So I hold on to it. It's not a lot. I think I bought some UPS yesterday. Yes, I bought 5 shares yesterday. Another 5 shares. This is the way I bought it, 185 and 177. Yeah, 5 shares I bought in a $700-800 increment, but it's still good. JD, I think, well, for sure, I think this is the time is right now. The Chinese companies have definitely been suffering way too long. I think enough is enough. They're just beginning to bounce back, in my opinion. By the way, I did buy some ARK yesterday. ARK was another loser for the year. I picked up 10 and 10 yesterday. See it? Yep, right here, 10 and 10. Another 10 right here. So all of these are gained for me right now. Sorry I didn't have time to go over yesterday with you guys. I should have picked it up. But if you have a list, or I wouldn't want you guys to even say have one of each in your portfolio because it's too much to track of. I definitely would have been on top of you. By the way, I did some Baidu yesterday. Yeah, I knew these were just suffering for no reason. Here you go, 5 shares, $20 gain. I can see Baidu going up to $300. Maybe not this year, but maybe sometime next year. So it could double up your value, whatever value you have. LMT is another good one I have. This company, I love it. This is a great company. There's no reason for it to be down so far down. I think it's time for me to dump the other 50 shares of this guy right here, DIA. We're not greedy, okay? Well, we'll pick up DIA again when it goes down. Let's see where it is at. It is 343.7. close to the top. You know what? It may even go to 344, but who cares? I'm going to take out my $100 today that I made just on this guy and release almost $18,000 worth of capital. But then again, it gets tempting. So he's heading towards 343.90. See it? 90. Maybe possibly any second, but let's not get greedy. $100 is $100. People have to probably work, a whole day to make $100. So we made it in 10 minutes, 20 minutes. FB will definitely go up, so we'll leave it there. Okay, here's another one, TQQQ. Okay, this is also a derivative of the NASDAQ. 100 shares, $50. What's the 52-week high here? It's 152. It's playing at 122. Lowest is 56. It's pretty close to 52-week high. Honestly, I think I should take my $50 and call it a day for this guy and wait for the next opportunity. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. So as you see today, with the buyings that we bought yesterday, you managed to have a nice, decent, reasonable gains here. Don't be a hero and feel left out and feel depressed that you didn't buy anything yesterday. Now you're going to try to make it up by buying it today. Don't do that. You want to do that? Jump off the building. Because that's suicide. You're buying it at the top of the day. I'm not talking top of the market because market has gone through a 5 to 8% corrections. But you're buying at the top of the day, most likely there'll be a little bit of a giving towards sometime during the day. And what's going to happen is you bought it at a higher price point for the day and you can't dump it. So you can't do that. And you can't go buy on weakness on any of these stocks that we have. For example, Digital Realty is down 3 points. I don't want to buy it. Why? Market is up. This thing's down. Market goes down. This thing goes down further. Let's not touch these things. Not worth it. Now, on the other side, if we look at Netflix, was up yesterday. It started at 606. Yes, I can place in 10 orders of Netflix at 609. I don't think it's going to get there, but there is a chance that may have a quick dip and we'll catch that dip and we'll go back to 620 again. So it's possible that will happen. Or let's check out this guy right here. Look at FB. Down 326. It's 331. I can do 50 shares of it. Okay, I'm not saying you do that. Let's do 327 because the more this lady on TV criticizes FB, the more lower it's going to go. Chances are we'll hit 326.50 and then bounces back to 330 when she's done talking or when these senators start criticizing this giant company. So yes, I am going to buy it, but look at this. If I buy it at 327 and it goes down lower, let's say to 326, I'm only losing $50. But look at the upside. If I buy it at 327 and it gives me a quick bounce, 3 points most likely, I sell at 150. So I have a better chance of an upside gain than losses on this. Okay. VXX and UVXXY. You see it right here? You want to start building on these guys slowly. Right here. It's very close to 52-week low. I'll wait until it goes down more, settles more, and then I'll start doing some buying. Zoom, another one that's been really been damaged beyond recognition. So yes, everyone says Zoom is history, but I don't think Zoom is history. I'd like to pick up another 5 shares here. 258.66, 257. What do you think should be? I'm going to go to 258. That's okay. Not a big deal. Zoom is not going anywhere. Guarantee that. Zoom is here to stay. Okay. What are the gains we have? Okay, KWeb. definitely you got to start picking up. I bought some more yesterday. Let's take a look. Right here. Oh, no, it was yesterday. It was last week. Okay. Should have bought more yesterday, but it's okay. It's a slow mover. Shaq. You're gonna, yes, these you want to pick up because you don't want to sell it by the end of the day. These been just definitely crushed to death. Shaq is one. Um, Exact Science you can pick up. Well, Boeing's definitely, I picked it up yesterday. Let's see. I did buy a lot of Boeing's yesterday and I sold it. My last buying was, which I kept 40 shares. So I got, I mean, $70 gain on it. So I'll just hold off on it. No big deal. ARC definitely being crushed. If you can get a chance earlier, if the market allows you, just gives you an opportunity to get in, maybe pick up 10 shares. Not one share, no more one share. Let's just go one share. Bubba, I think Bubba is time to shine. You know how much more pain you can go through. 138 to hit the 138 mark, 52-week low. Let's do a refresh right here. Let's see what we got. Yep, here's my favorite one. We picked up the 5 shares of the Zoom. Dow up 433 points. That's great. It's pretty much recovered whatever lost yesterday. And I want my VIXs to go down lower. So let's start buying some VIX. VXX. Got 10 shares. 26.49 is near the day low and very close to the week. I mean the 52 weeks. So I'd like to buy 20 shares of VXX. 26.51. I'm gonna go market on it. See, I'm buying it at. Give it to me 26.50. I'm not gonna do a limit on this. I'm gonna do market. You just want to pick it up. So as we see, Facebook is coming down to 328.85. This young lady is criticizing it more and more, which is good for us. Let's go buy some more. Well, now we're gonna do the UVXY. UVXY. 22.7. Okay, very close. Let's do 20 more shares of this guy. And we'll wait till it'll go lower. As it goes lower, that's exactly the way I did. I bought 10, 10, 10. The lower it went, the more I bought. On Friday, of course. So, you know market's going to go down tomorrow. I know that. This is just a quick bounce. And tomorrow we're going to feel the pain again. So, you can't buy anything today except the VIX. If you want to go short, and I think that's going to be my suggestions going forward, buy the VIX as short. But don't go heavy on the VIX. You go ahead and be heavy on the VIX, it's like a heavy weight. It'll crush you. It'll pancake you. So that's a better chance, better shot to go with than buying individual stock short, because individual stock short, depending on what stocks you have, it may just stay there for too long. Even if the market fluctuates, they may just continue going up. So we're going to stay away from that. What else? Triple M, I think I bought some yesterday. Did I? Let's see. Nope, I didn't buy it. But I got 10 shares I can dump. These are great companies. They're just, they're just coming back. They're suffered long enough. Here's FB. My target price is 327. Okay, it's 328 right now. I think it will come down. I have a very good feeling. My Nike's due to be dumped. Maybe 20 shares at 100 points. Why not? You know what? It's a good day today. Let's get rid of Nike. That's a $100 gain again. That's 20 shares. And I'm going to sell it. Market. I'm out of here. Let's visit our VXX. Yeah, around the same pricing. Not much change. I want it to be 26.20. Although it's not, doesn't hurt to buy it today either. 22.7. Yeah, I'll wait, no rush. You don't want to rush in this business. You only want to rush selling it because you're going to lose your gain. But you don't want to rush buying it. You want to take your time buying it. All right, here's the Dow right here. You see it? I made $152 gain on my remaining 50 shares. Okay, what's the smart thing to do right here? Take your gain out. You can buy it again tomorrow or this week or next week. You can. Look, it's close to 52-week high. You see it? Chances are it will go lower. So don't get greedy. Get rid of it. 50 shares. I'm going to do sell on this baby. Let's go. Here's another $152 gain. Okay? You're just collecting the money that's all over the street. That's all it is. Best Buy, another one of my recommendation. Yes, it's time for it to move up. It's coming out of the hole. It's going to say, okay, it's time for me to move up. What else we have in here? ARC, I do want to sell it. Maybe 20 shares of it. See it? $50 gain, maybe 30 shares. Because ARC is just going to go back into hole again. But you know what? If it doesn't matter for me. I'm still making $50 profit on this. Okay, we're making $50 profit on this. I'm going to sell 20 shares. Sell it. Here we go. Give me another $2,000 cash to work with. Okay. Look, calm down. Market's not going anywhere. You'll have your opportunity to buy again. Let's regroup. Control, Alt, Delete. Clean up your brain. Let's get this thing back on track. If your portfolio is not on track because your head is all over the place and you're not focused and your timing was off. Yes, if your timing is off, your portfolio is going to suffer. Period. End of the story. So let's go back to our little portfolio here. Again, Zoom is on a free fall. We did pick up 5 shares. That's okay. No big deal. Let's see if we can dump the remaining of my Amazon shares. Up 47 points. I want to free up a lot of cash. No, not ready yet. See, I bought 10 shares right here because I was looking to have, that's the way I bought them, 5 and 10, because I wanted a quick turnaround. I wanted quick cash. So I'm stuck with this 10 shares at $97 loss. Big deal. Big deal. Just because it's high price, it doesn't mean your loss is going to be high. Your losses, depending on the way you purchase it, your loss is going to be minimal. Here's another beauty, FedEx. You see it? It's time to come back. More gain right here. 10 shares, 50 bucks. I need the cash. But you know what? FedEx been definitely crushed for quite some time. It's time to move up. QQQ, yes. Let's cash out. Another 100 shares. Guarantee I can pick it up later on today. Okay, it had its run for the day. Let me get rid of my QQQ, 100 shares. Here we go, 100. Sell it. And we'll see you back again shortly. Okay. What else we have? Ralph Lauren had a good run. I cashed out. I'm gonna wait for it to go back down again. What that's for? The 4 means what? That means I had a huge loss right here, huge drop. I picked it up. So we went down to 109 or 110 if you guys remember that. So today's a day for all of you guys to build up cash. Okay, get all your money out, free up all your capital, so you can wait for that single day for the week again, which we're gonna get it, for that to drop again. I built up a lot of cash on Friday. So Monday morning, when Monday morning came in, I started my shopping. I didn't start early. I started after 10. That's why I could not get on the call. So I continued all the way till I before 12 o'clock. I hit the gym, and then I went to the gym, monitored my buyings, and then dumped most of it towards the end of the day, and dumped the rest of it this morning. Okay. Again, SAP is another one to get picked up. It's a good company. Why not? We can pick up 10 shares of it. We built up a lot of cash in our portfolio. 133.26. I'm going to say 133.20. By the way, IBM is another one to get picked up. Let's take a look at IBM. And let's do 10 shares. 143. And that would be all, guys, today. So clean up the house today. Let's build your portfolio for tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow is going to be a better day for you guys to buy some stuff. And I hope you enjoyed your session. If you did, send me a bunch of good comments and send your friends here.